Last summer I planted 1,000 leeks in the polytunnel, and now I have to plant them all out in the middle of winter because the mouse has decided to start eating them, and I need them all transplanted in a few days because soon we're expecting frost, which will mean that the ground will be frozen for over a week. Before we start moving the leeks, I need to prepare the patch where they will go. Over the autumn, weeds have taken over the whole patch, so there was a lot of clearing to do. I started removing the weeds by digging them out with a rake, then picking the weeds out of the dirt and putting them in a wheelbarrow before composting them. The second patch had few weeds, so instead I dug out the weeds with a trowel. Once the weeds were removed, I dug over the patch with a garden fork to soften the dirt and raked out the lumps of dirt. Now that the patches are ready, I can start moving the leeks. I started digging holes about 10 cm apart with a small stick, and after moving a crate of leeks out of the tunnel, I started placing the leeks into the holes and filling in the holes. Some people like to fill in the holes by pouring water in, but after all the rain we've had, I do not want to make the ground any wetter. Also, I'd be needing a lot of water for the number of leeks I am moving. After a few hours, I had to stop for the day because the ground was becoming too cold to be digging in. But the next day the ground was frozen, it even started to snow. For 11 days I just had to wait for the ground to unfreeze. But eventually the ground began to warm up, and now I can transplant the rest of the leeks. It was harder to dig the holes with a stick now that the ground was so wet from the snow melting. After a few hours I had 2 crates left to transplant, but I'd already filled up most of the patch. Instead of clearing another patch, I decided to test multi-sowing leeks. I put 2 to 5 plants in each hole, and they should hopefully still produce full-size leeks. I will make a video when I harvest the leeks with the results of the test.